Selecting or narrowing down the crate style templates to a preferred and manageable number is one of the most important things you can do to have Crate Pro work for you quickly and effectively. In the Preferences module, you will go to the Construction Basis tab, and this will give you an overview to identify how Crate Pro is separating or categorizing the crate style templates. Typically, to get started, a light duty style is based on the skids or runners running front to aft or widthwise. If it is a lumber base on your light duty style, the lumber will be calculated to run left to right. Rubbing strips, which sit below the skids, are not required, often not used, but if they are, they will typically run left to right. On light duty, if it's a plywood base, most of the crate style templates will show that that base is cleated. I know some people don't, and you can remove that cleating if you choose to, and or you can select a crate style template that does not put cleating on a lumber base. Medium duty and heavy duty will end up being exactly the opposite, where the primary skid or runner will run lengthwise, and then if you have a lumber base, it will run widthwise or front to back. Rub strips on a medium duty, if they exist, are segmented. As you will see here, they do not run full length. They are also not required. When you look at the image, you also see headers, load members. These are also not required, but they may be automatically added based on the style that you select. You can remove them if you already use medium duty construction methodology. It's very simple to do. Heavy duty is very similar to medium duty, where the primary skid or runner is running lengthwise, the lumber is running widthwise or front to back. However, on a heavy duty, all heavy duty standards dictate that rubbing strips must be applied and they will run front to back or full length. They are not segmented. Once you have decided which of these styles based on the base, and there are other differences, but based on those bases are the categories that you want to go ahead and look at. You can go to the Styles tab and go to About Style Letters and Numbers. This is available as a printout on your member support portal in Getting Started. As we discussed, LMH is going to be based on the base, and here again is the information for you to help you identify it. The second letter or category is how is the sheathing? Are you using plywood? Are you using lumber? Are you using a mix, which typical example might be the sides and ends are lumber and the top and base may be plywood, as you might see in picture frame crates. The third letter determines if your cleaning is on the inside, outside, or if you have particular panels that don't have cleaning, such as the sides or the top or the base. You want to narrow down based on those images and these categories to what you most commonly would construct. Companies currently that we've been working with will choose between 2 and so far 18 different style templates based on what they build, broken down between light, medium, and heavy duty. Once you've identified what your style letter is going to be, you should go to the woodencrates.org image gallery where you can see images of the crate styles. And as you see, they're broken down into light duty plywood crates, light duty lumber, light duty mixed, and so on. Okay, you can also see upcoming new styles. When you click on the image, it's going to further break it down into the different categories of LP is an inside plywood cleated crate. Okay, you can continue down this list and you can see LPO, those are outside cleated crates, but they are further broken down into 100s, 200s, 300s, and 400s. That information is available right in your Crate Pro about style letters and numbers. And there is a cheat sheet to have pictures of these to make sure you can print it out and you can use it to select your crates. So interlocking cleatings is the 100 and the 200 series crates. So if we look at these images, and we're going to go to the LPO to make it simple, that is called interlocking. Okay? If we want to go ahead and see what a load-bearing cleat arrangement is, and it's easier obviously to see on the images that are outside cleated, that is called load-bearing. What do you typically do? Select that, and that will take you into the category. You may need to make sure you click on large, otherwise you may just be seeing the thumbnails and it's awful hard to define what you're going to use based on a thumbnail. When you look at these pictures, you've got one more decision you can make based on the 100, 200, 300, or 400 series. The 100s and 300s, the cap is completely on the base. And we can see this better. Let's go to a lumber one because we can see the lumber better. Okay, so the cap, sides, and ends are sitting on top of the base. Another base out, or where the cap sits on the base, would be the 100 and 300 series where the ends will drop down. So if the end panels drop down to the top of the skids or to the floor, but you can see the base on the side or any portion underneath that cap, it is a base out style. So it is a 100 or 300 series crates. To change that, if we choose any base in style, for example, and that will be the 200s and the 400s. Again, the interlocking or load-bearing cleating will make the difference. And this, you really can't see the difference. But the base is completely inside the cap on the 200s and 400s. So the cap panels are going to sit on top of the skids or runners or down to the floor, depending on the style that you are selecting. So the most important thing is to narrow down the crate styles that you are building more commonly. That way we can set them up as your preferred and do a few more settings.